Another question we had was getting smothered by the big power shot. Let's say my guy is right-handed, and whether I'm moving that way and I just don't know not to, or he's forcing my movement that way by circling away like this, and I don't know how to counter that footwork, regardless of the situation, that power hand of our opponent keeps on landing. Let's figure out ways around it. For this scenario, we're going to be right-handed, and so is our opponent, because that's like 85% of all matches. It's very rare you get a lefty to a righty, or even a lefty to a lefty is like the end of the world. But I'll go ahead and mention the differences as we get there. My opponent's throwing that right hand. The first thing I'm going to do is some basic fundamental stuff, so bear with me. Okay, let's make sure those hands are up. If I get hit with the right hand, the second I see that shoulder turning and those hips turning and the right hand coming, my left hand needs to be answering that phone. I'm here, big right hand, answer that phone, let it connect. I'm here, stop. Okay, 1, 2, that basic stuff. Sometimes it's so hard. People are good at timing. People have angles. So this doesn't just solve your problem. I get it, but we're going from the foundation up. So number 1, answer the phone, block. Remember, straight punches, hooks, body shots. Okay, I never lower. Yes, if I block this side, body shots are open. I'm not blocking 40 punches at once, okay? So calm down in the comments. If he throws up top, I block up top. If he goes to the bottom, I go to the bottom. If he tricks me, that's on him, good on him. That's his job. That's also my job. So number 1, block. Number 2, we're gonna roll to the heavy side. I know we're not supposed to be moving that direction, but we're not playing that scenario. We're playing the scenario that my opponent keeps on circling me to that side, and I happen to be there. Sometimes that's how it is. Sure, we can make a video on footwork and how to counter that, but we're already in this situation. How do we get out? So number 1 is block. Number 2, if I'm constantly circling towards his right side, my left, because he's good with his footwork and putting me this way, and then that right hand comes, let's anticipate it. The second I start getting close enough in range for that hand, I'm gonna roll regardless if it comes or not. So I'm here, he starts to circle me, I'm rolling it. That's it, whether it comes or not. Say it does come this time, great, you got out the way, make sure your hands are up for counters or if the right hook is not the only thing that's coming. So number 1, simply block. Number 2, if you find yourself in that crappy situation where you see that hand coming, you know the setup is coming up for that big hand, I anticipate it, I roll it whether it comes or not. Roll it, and for you, counter. Number 1, block. Number 2, you find yourself in the situation, roll it, counter, make him pay. Number 3, we're gonna anticipate his footwork. Let's say we play out the scenario where I went this way, I got hit. I went this way, I got hit. Not fun, I've learned my lesson. Let's now anticipate the footwork so we're no longer falling into that trap. So we are here, my opponent starts to circle, which regularly I was circling, and then he was throwing the right hand, which I was running into. So now when my opponent starts to circle that way, think about putting your feet where he's gonna be. Don't go to where he is, go to where he's gonna be. So instead of you reacting to him and circling out, we are gonna smother that footwork. He's gonna run right into you, which you can. Let him, kill him, get him alive. Not like I'm doing because my hands are real sloppy, but you know what I'm talking about. So again, we ran into the trap 1 time, not fun. Ran into the trap 2 times, not fun. Maybe the 3rd time, I still didn't learn the lesson with the footwork, but I got the first cue down, which was block. Great. I've learned he keeps on circling me and putting me in that position, and I keep on getting hit. So now we're gonna smother that footwork. While he moves this way, I'm not going around to meet him. While he moves this way, I'm gonna go to where he's gonna be. So if he's gonna be over there at some point, that's where I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna meet him there. So we're here. He starts to circle, good, beat him to it. It's gonna take some speed because he's probably pretty good at cutting that angle. The second you see him move that direction, you cut off that corner, and now you're here waiting for him. So before, we were here, getting hit, not fun. Now, our opponent starts to create that big circle away from us to make us force us that way. Nope, we meet him, and when he's there, we counter with our own. And just like you learned your lesson going that way, he'll learn his. So hopefully that helps you. 2 things that you can do if you find yourself in this situation. You can roll out. Obviously, you can block. I know blocking, it seems like I'm saying you don't block or you don't know how to block. Sometimes simply saying, oh, this is probably better. So sometimes you just got to be told, oh, don't do that. That's what I mean by block. Because sometimes you're like, okay, maybe I'm circling this way, but maybe if I just simply had my hand up, this wouldn't be happening. And maybe if I circled and I had my hand up and it blocked, then maybe my reaction would be this right hand. We wouldn't be having a right hand discussion for him. We would be having a right hand discussion for you. For him. I hope you get my point, and I'm not too confusing because I can ramble sometimes. But with that being said, check out the other videos. Subscribe now if you haven't already. And we have some other videos that are going out today too, so check those out.